We so rarely get to do breakfast food on Dining on a Dime, which is sort of weird because I love breakfast food so much, which is why we're getting these Dutch baby pancakes at Tilikum Place Cafe in the Belltown neighborhood of Seattle. Tilikum Place Cafe serves these Dutch baby pancakes, which are kind of a hybrid pancake. They're not the typical light and fluffy pancake that you might be used to. It's a little bit eggy, it's a little bit more dense. It is a Seattle creation. I could not be more excited. I'm super hungry and I cannot wait to try them. Inspired by the German Pfannkuchen, which is pancake, Pfanne and Kuchen. Now, where does the word Dutch come from? The etymology is the same as Pennsylvania Dutch, where the Pennsylvania Dutch are not in fact Dutch at all, they are German, but the word Dutch came about because Deutsch in German means German. And Deutsch sort of got bastardized to Dutch. And that is supposedly where the Dutch baby came from. Tell me about opening this place.
We opened about 8 years ago. I've been cooking for probably 20 years. Well, I think there's a lot of things that have their origin in another place and then people make their version and that becomes something else.
How did you come up with your version?
I was always kind of interested in food and cooking as a kid. I was born in England, but I grew up here. Growing up, we had some family friends and they gave us a recipe for Dutch babies and we used to make it on the weekends, and it's something that I remember fondly. I enjoyed it and I thought other people would enjoy it, so I thought it would be a good fit for the restaurant.
Delicious Dutch babies. Here we have the original, and this is just simple. It's like a little bit of a pancake popover crossover. The only leavening agent is the egg. So like a type of a dough you'd see in a popover, or like a Yorkshire pudding, that kind of thing. So let's dig right into this original. It's very simple. You get a creamy custardy egginess, you get a little bit of that floury lightness, and then sugar and lemon, which is going to taste good no matter what you do with it. And then it tastes like there's a little vanilla, maybe like a little bit of cinnamon or something in there too. It's like piping hot, really good. This is like a filling, awesome breakfast. I'm going to chase this with a little bit of our French press coffee. Let's be honest, this is really the only respectable way to have coffee. We've got 2 more to go, so let's move this one aside. Let's go sweet. Now this delicious thing is blueberry lemon ricotta, which immediately sounds like a delicious, delicious combination. First you got those hot, tart blueberries. It's just these little explosions of like tartness and flavor in your mouth. The lemon and powdered sugar like we had with the original. But what really makes this one exceptional is the ricotta actually. What the ricotta adds to the pancake is you have the sweetness and you have the lemon, and then you get this tartness from the blueberries, and then you get the textural niceness of the ricotta, but it also adds a mild sourness that you might get from like a good glass of milk that really sort of completes how this thing tastes. Let's move on to the last. I can already tell this is going to be my favorite. Why? Because it's drenched in cheese. Cheese, bacon, broccoli. I'm already sold. A little parsley on top. Oh, yes. This looks so good. And this, for all intents and purposes, looks like a delicious broccoli cheddar quiche, doesn't it? Now, I've been of 2 minds with the savory one and the maple syrup. It comes with maple syrup. Who am I to argue with the chef? I'm going to put a little maple syrup on it. The syrup is the way to go. That's the right choice. It gives it a completeness to the flavor that's going on. The broccoli makes an appearance. And don't get me wrong, I love broccoli. I think broccoli is super versatile. It's like a good team player. Broccoli is like the Scottie Pippen, but not the superstar, but makes the players all around it a lot better. You know what really is gonna come through here, obviously, is the bacon and the cheddar, because we've got some real high quality, I believe, Beecher farmhouse cheddar, and some nice, generous chunks of thick cut bacon here, which is just cured bacon, porky goodness. And then the maple syrup, in a way, it just kind of unifies everything. I gotta tell you, if you thought Swedish espresso bars were a thing in Brooklyn, you got another thing coming, because I'm predicting Dutch baby stands on every corner from Dumbo to Bensonhurst. baby. Or it's Dutch baby. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Dining on a Dime from Tilikum Place Cafe in Seattle, Washington. If you'd like to watch more, please click here. But I think right now, I just want my mouth to stop burning. So I'm just gonna eat this yogurt.